Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show, and I want you to think to yourself, what would you do from your apartment for $45,000 a year? Well, if you said selling fish, then you would be right, because this video from Vice is titled, Selling Fish from My Apartment for $45,000 a Year. It keeps getting recommended to me, so you know what? Since I love fish, I'm going to go and watch this video and react to it. But before we do that, I need you to do me a quick favor and destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys so much, and now with that said, let's begin.
It's been called an obsession. My name is Malik. I'm 41 years old. Just a regular guy.
Oh man, his house is messy. And the other thing, he says he's 41. The dude looks 31. So right off the bat, I'm kind of thinking, fish have to be the fountain of youth. Because this guy's not aging at all. But his apartment, gosh, that just gives me anxiety to look at this place. Imagine just hiring a house cleaner for one day. They would have the work cut out for him.
As my side hustle, I keep, breed, and retail rare and exotic fish. The fish in this tank can buy me a nice car.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Malik's Water Garden.
I am a fish influencer.
Oh my god, there's an influencer to everything. Did you guys know, by the way, that finance influencers are now called finfluencers? It's stupid. What the? But you know what? No matter what there is, I guarantee when you go on the internet, there's at least 100,000 other people on the planet who share that exact same interest as you, including breeding freshwater fish.
I live in a fish farm, and I would have it no other way.
I don't see a ring on that finger. I wonder if he dates. I wonder if he takes his ladies home and is like, hey, listen, I gotta give you a heads up. You're gonna see a lot of fish at my place. For the right girl, I'd say she'd be really into this.
Welcome in, come on to my crib. My fish crib.
Oh, that mess. You would at least think he would clean up. If you have Vice coming to the house, you just put this stuff away. Like he's got oil here, he's got a pan over here. He's like Chinese takeout food right there. Come on, just clean it up a little bit. I wonder what his landlord thinks about this. It would give me so much anxiety. Just knowing that the possibility for a leak is immensely greater than any other tenant. Like one of these tanks, just a pipe, just doesn't have the right fitting. Water goes everywhere. And I feel sorry for whoever's underneath this.
I usually don't like people in my house, like in this part of the house, and I'm like very careful on who I let in. There's about 3,000 fish in this apartment, probably a little bit more actually. There's about $50,000 worth of fish in my facility.
Wow, I wonder how much well, obviously it's $45,000 a year. So you could buy $50,000 worth of fish, breed them, and make $45,000 a year. Now his overhead on this has to be pretty high, I'm guessing.
And I'm the only one that can keep most of them alive.
Yeah, see, this is the type of job you can't go on vacation on this. Imagine going for a week and everything's dead. That's always what happens. Every time I go out of town, something happens with my aquarium. Every single time, it's like a fish jumps out of the tank, a coral dies, the alkalinity gets too low. There's always something that happens. This guy now, he has to stay home all the time to take care of these fish. Gorgeous though, look at this. He's got some of the neon ones. That's neat.
I know some fishermen in South America, so as long as it's legal for them to export them, I let them know I want this particular fish. And once I get them, I usually get a group of 10 or 12, and I keep them in a tank 6 months, a year. Usually they breed for me. From that point, I sell it to the people that want them, and so they're now all over other people's fish rooms.
That's amazing. Now, here's the thing you really have to appreciate, is that sometimes overfishing is a thing. Like Hawaii recently banned you from collecting yellow tangs. And for a while, the yellow tang was like the staple of the saltwater aquarium. But people like him would take those yellow tangs, find a way to make the magic happen between them, and then sell the fish that are bred in captivity. I think we need more people like him that make the hobby sustainable because they're able to just breed these fish themselves. They don't take it from the environment anymore. So I think this guy, fantastic.
So I grow up my baby fish out here. I think there's about 55 or 60 tanks in here. I try to make at least $5,000 from each tank.
$5,000 per tank, that's insane. That's a very high ROI, I have to say.
And I'm good at keeping them alive, so like if 1,000 comes, I can keep 955 alive maybe. If I sell them in 3 weeks size, I make $955.
Wow! So 900 3-week-old angelfish $950. He's only getting $1 a fish. You would think it would be way higher than that. And this is Canadian. So like just subtract 30% and that's what would be the US price. Not as much as I would expect.
There's about 200 fish in this tank. You'll see them. Each one is worth about 40 to 50 bucks.
Wow, 2-month-old angelfish, $40, $50. Wow.
These plecos sell for about 60 bucks. So these guys sell for about $300 as adults. I've been offered $7,500 for my breeding group. And I said no.
Wow, look at that's a flex. Be like, yeah, I have a breeding group, $7K. I turned him down.
To make at least $20,000 from just my breeding group this year. Just from one tank.
That's crazy. Why doesn't he do more of those though? See, here's the thing. He's selling angelfish at $1 a piece. He should get more of those breeding pairs and just sell those $300 fish. I guarantee he could take down half of his tanks and make twice the income from doing just that.
Target for the year is about 60,000 gross. I net about 45,000 a year.
Not bad. Listen, for something that you're really into, a hobby like that, to make $45,000 a year net and really enjoy it, that's amazing.
I freelance for film and television. Yeah, I do mostly stand-in, but I do background as well. I work on Star Trek.
How about they're always just showing the back of his head? They don't even want a front face.
So you wouldn't see me.
Oh my God, they always cover him up. Why don't they want his face? He doesn't have a bad face or anything, but maybe they like the back of his head more.
My parents are big into conservation, so my dad always had a lot of giant aquariums in the house. So I wanted a tank since I was as long as I can remember.
He looks like he's breeding the dog too. Gotta tell there, but everything around him just breeds apparently.
By the time I was 7, I was breeding fish, and my dad was proud of me to the point where he was showing me off to his cousins and stuff. Look at my kid, you know what I mean? Better than you guys type of thing.
What does your kid do? Math? Well, my kid could breed fish. Take that.
Sometimes I sleep right here in the middle of the room. It's comfortable and it's nice at night, all the water sound. I look around, I see all my fish as I'm falling asleep. As soon as I open my eyes, I see them. I make sure everybody's good. It's more like an immersive experience that way for me.
That's amazing. I love his honesty on this, and I see the appeal. Listen, if I could fall asleep right next to a huge aquarium, I'd be all for that.
I'm in a different world in here, right? It insulates me from a lot of things. I can come in here and not think about it if something happens outside or something is happening outside and it's out of my control.
I wonder how much of this is a bit of a coping mechanism, though. I mean, listen, not to downplay what he's accomplished here, which is incredible, but I'm wondering if there's just so much other stuff going on that for him this is like his escape. And anything else, it's just like he has to retreat back to this because this is a comfort zone. Maybe that's a bit to it. Maybe.
How are you? I'm good. I actually was gonna just remind you I'm streaming tonight at 8.
I'm all about it, don't worry.
So my channel's...
I'm all about it. Oh, look at this. Aqua Malik. All right, hold on. Let's take a look at this. Wow, he's at almost 7,000 subscribers. So how about this, guys? I'll link to his channel down below in the description. This guy deserves 10,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to support him, if you're watching this right now and you're like, you know what? I want to give this guy a chance. I'm interested in fish too. Go and subscribe to his channel down below in the description. I'm curious if he's ever commented on my channel before because I'm really big into reef aquariums. And even though the saltwater people don't always, interact with the freshwater people, let's see if he's ever commented before. I'm gonna search for, no, never commented. But you know what? Let's get him to 10K.
This is usually where I like to live stream from because the Wi-Fi is really good here. And it's better connection, so the stream usually doesn't drop. Good morning, everyone. What's going on? New local Austin, welcome. And Big Tank Hank, welcome, bro.
Big Tank Hank. Oh, Big Tank Hank.
We really need to take into consideration that these animals are gonna go extinct without our help.
Oh, those are beautiful betta fish. Those are nice.
And so I'm gonna make a video for my subscribers. What is going on, world? Welcome back to Aqua Malik. Today's gonna be a really fun video, everyone. We're gonna go to the pet store. Yes, finally, out of lockdown. I'm going to Dragon King Aquarium and I'm gonna take them some brand new angelfish.
I love his energy. Guys, we're gonna go to the pet store today because I have that excited. I'm so excited to go to the fish store. I love it. I have so much fun doing it.
We still have about 100 fish in the car, so we're gonna take them in and get some good money from our friend.
Ooh, they need a new paint job on that. This fish place has probably seen its better days, we'll put it that way.
So I have 22 of the larger ones, 27 of the medium size, and 29 of the small. She said, I'll give you even 300. Yeah. I'm okay with that, and she's okay with that. Okay. And we're good.
Look at that, that's a great transaction. Everyone's okay with it. And the customer is gonna get a great quality fish, they're gonna take care of it well. I like this guy.
What is going on, world? It's your boy Malik. We're back at the Dragon King Aquarium. First time here after the last 2 years of being locked down in my own house.
Ooh, that's an arowana. For some reason, those are banned in the United States. I think it was like somebody released it in the wild and you can't do that. But anyway, unfortunately, those fish are banned.
You know you have a healthy system if your animals are trying to reproduce in it. Really nice quality fish. Really, 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 really nice.
Oh, I love that. That's a cool table. Gosh, imagine if my desk was just a giant aquarium.
It's not normal for a person to be living with this amount of fish. There was a girl that I was dating, and once she saw it, she broke up with me within like a day.
Oh, that sucks. But you know what? It's just because it's such an extreme. It's not like you're walking in and there's like 3 aquariums, okay? You're walking in and the dude's life is an aquarium. Basically, I hate to say it. If you're a lady and you want to date this guy, you don't just get him. You get him and all of his fish. You can't go on vacation. He's not going to take a day off. It's him and his fish. You have to be just as into the fish as he is if you're going to date him. If not, it's not going to be a right match because I have a feeling you're always going to come second to the fish.
I'm not willing to compromise. Like, I want to have this in my house when I move to a new house. Even the girl I was dating right before the pandemic, she wanted to buy a house with me, and she said, okay, we'll work on the fish room and we'll get a basement for you, whatever. And she also wanted to have her stuff in the basement. So we broke up literally because she wouldn't give me the whole basement of the house.
Oh, man. I mean, here's the thing. Maybe there's a little bit of compromise. Can't you share the basement? I would imagine that like the basement's probably the same size as this. Couldn't he just do the same thing there? I don't know, give her a closet, give her something.
My apartment is like a spaceship. If I needed to go to space and they can pack all this stuff in for me, I can totally be in space by myself with my fish. I'll be happy. I mean, that's how I feel like when I'm in here anyways. So I'm good, I'm good.
I love this episode. Way to showcase someone who's not fitting the norm. They're doing something a little bit different. The thing about this guy is that he's just really, really, really passionate. And it's rare to find someone like this because you feel the passion that he does for the fish. And you get a little sense of what it's like to be him and just that excitement every time he's in there that doesn't go away. Overall, 10 out of 10 episode. I think he's doing everything fantastic. If anything, I would be narrowing down his fish, focusing on whatever makes the most money. But I think for him, it's more about the entire project. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram and on the podcast, The Iced Coffee Hour. New episodes being posted every single Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.